Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Are we ready? Hello, are we ready? Hello, 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 hello. Can you? Hello, hello. If you can hear me, just drop a comment section on the live. Just drop that you can hear me. Hello. Just bear with me. I'm trying to fix the voice right so that we can start. Hello. All right. Okay. Please, if you can hear me, just drop it on the comment section from the YouTube. I just want to be sure that you can hear me before we start. Just drop. Hello. If you can hear me, just drop it there. Hello. All right. Let me just assume everyone can hear me. Right. I want to especially welcome every one of you to today's live session. Right. Our guest is ready and is ready to dish out uh, a lot of value for us. So before we start, I want us to just listen to this small.
Are you interested in investing in real estate in Nigeria and watching your money grow? Imagine a scenario where you don't have to worry about property maintenance, management, or security. And if you decide to sell in the future, the company can either buy the property from you or help you sell it at the current market price. We guarantee that your documentation, allocation, and possession of your property will be handled within a month. If this sounds appealing, Milano Properties Limited is the real estate company you need. At Milano Properties Limited, we manage the entire process for our investors: the purchasing process, renting out the property, tenant management and renovation, future sale assistance, or purchase at the prevailing price. For estate land, we perfect your documentation and register it with the State Land Registry. Don't let inflation erode the real value of the savings. If you have savings in your bank account, act now. Book a 15-minute virtual meeting with our top-notch investment expert to learn how to enhance your property investment portfolio in Nigeria. Remember, doing nothing today could mean losing value due to high inflation.
All right. So I want to welcome everybody to this live section. Right. My name is Mr. Saint Omamoke Opogode. So that is my name. Right. I can see some people on the live session already. I can see yes, I can see Global Property. I can see Mr. Johnson. I can see Oracle. I can see Dennis. Right. You are all welcome. All right. Today is going to be mind blowing because we have an expert in the house. Right. And these are people you cannot really get easily. Right. We are so blessed to have him in the house today. All right. So we'll be moving on directly. Right. So as other people join us, we're not going to wait because the session will be recorded, right, for others to meet up with. Okay. A quick expectation, right? The overview of today's webinar is on how you can discover mortgage opportunity for Nigeria abroad, and also those that are in Nigeria, because so many people have reached out to us and they've been saying you are only concerned about those that are in Nigeria abroad. No, we have an expert in the house who is going to put more light on all of that. Then also to gain insight from industrial experts and to get your question answered in real time, right? So if you have burning question around mortgage in Nigeria, you are in the right place. Okay, so a quick one, because this program is put together by Milano Properties Limited, right? The Milano Properties Limited is a leading real estate company in Nigeria, known for his commitment to excellence and innovation in property investment, development, and management. And the mission of the organization, which I'm part of, is to redefine the real estate landscape in Nigeria by delivering exceptional properties and services that exceed client expectation. And this is one of such things we do, right? And our vision is to build the foremost real estate company in Nigeria, known for innovation, quality, and client satisfaction. Right? In case you want to get across to us, you can put this phone number down because you may need it after today. And a quick one about our offers, some of our offers, things we have for those that are on this call today, right? We have land investment, right? We have buyback option. What that means that you buy, we can agree on a certain time, you come back to sell back to us, right? And we have private partnership opportunity that you can earn up to 46%, depending on the tenor. And we have investment house. That means property you can buy that can give you money, right? And you have the contact info right there. Yes, so let's meet the CEO of Milano Property Limited, Miriam Olado. So I'm just going to run through her profile. I guess she's at the back. Let me just run through them so that I will not waste much time. Miriam Olado is the founder, president, and the CEO of Milano Property Limited, one of the fastest growing real estate company in Nigeria. She is the co-founder of Nigeria Rector Network and Mentorship School, where over 3,000 real estate consultant, and métier has been groomed. Miriam is a most powerful woman in Africa real estate in her own right, right? In case you want to debate that. She is a multiple award-winning recipient, best-selling consultant 2017, Major Real Estate Mogul 2018, National Outstanding Leadership Award 2018, Mentor of the Year 2019, Real Estate Most Influential and Charismatic Leader 2019, and etc. I don't want to overbog you with that, if not, it will take so much time. And also, Maria has over 10 years experience in the real estate sector of the Nigeria economy with vast knowledge in providing expert advice to our numerous clients on choice of property to invest in. She is a wife, mother, and a mentor. Miriam Orlando is the convener of Women Entrepreneur Connect. She is passionate about empowering women. So let's welcome Miriam Orlando. So you can just drop a comment section that welcome Miriam Orlando. So drop it on the comment section. Drop it on the comment section, on the YouTube comment section. Just drop it there. All right. So now the moment we'll be waiting for is here. The moment we'll be waiting for is yes, so that we will not waste much time. Right. The moment we'll be waiting for is here. Right. So we have our guest at the backstage. Right. We have our guest at the backstage. I will be bringing him right up in a jiffy. Right. So we have our guest speaker, Mr. Simon Ogu. Right, Mr. Simon had a bachelor degree from the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He is currently pursuing an MBA in Finance and Sustainability at the Robert Kennedy College, Zurich. Right, University of Cumbria Campus, United Kingdom. Mr. Ogu began his mortgage banking career at SunTrust Savings and Loan Limited, now the SunTrust Bank Limited, where he advanced to the position of head of mortgage banking group. He then served as the business development manager at Rosette Savings and Loan PLC in Abuja before joining the Imperial Home Mortgage Bank Limited as a group head for the Northern region. With over 30 years of experience in the real estate development, sales, mortgage, and mortgage banking services, Mr. Ogu is well versed in the industry. You can see the profile, so you don't need anybody to tell you about that. That is a vast, both in the real estate and in the mortgage business. He is also a fellow of Chartered Institute of Human Capital Development and a student member of association. You can see that he's also someone full of hungry for knowledge, right? A member of Association of Chambered and Certified Accountant, United Kingdom. All right, so friends, right, join me to welcome Mr. Simon, the Executive Director and the Chief Operating Officer at AG Mortgage Bank. Right, I want to drop the comment. I want to see those comments. Yes, let the comment begin to rain in right now. Yes. Let the comment begin to rain in as he gets ready, right, to take the floor. Let the comment make him feel warm welcome. If not, I'm going to take him out. Yeah, right. So let's drop those comments. Can I see a comment? Say welcome, Mr. Simon. Right, drop them. Can I see that? The first person to drop that. Let me see. I have not seen anybody yet, so we can't bring him yet. If you don't appreciate him, I appreciate him. I do, right? So drop. Let the comment come in. 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 I want this comment. I want this comment. Right, drop it there. That's okay. Let's change it. Say, we love you, Mr. Simon. Yes, yeah, we do. Yeah, I can see. Wow, 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 yes. Wow, 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 yes, it's coming out. So yes, I can allow him to come. Okay, let me just give you some ice on the cake while he's getting itself ready. Right. So some of the expectation, because one of the things we did is that we set up a form so that people can feed their expectation, right? So these are some of the expectation fee for today's program: to know more about the mortgage industry for diaspora; two, to get deeper knowledge on mortgage with information I will be able to help my friends in the diaspora; three, understanding the way mortgage work in Nigeria, because it's difficult to get the NHF. I don't think that's true, but we are going to see more. So like some other people that are already in real estate, they say they want to use this knowledge to get better at what they do in sales. Some other person requirement for obtaining loan facility in the property in Nigeria. There has in finance knowledge and can guarantee you that you are going to have enough of this. All right, so let me bring him on board. I bring him on board. All right, welcome, sir. All right. Okay, sir, you can mute yourself. All right.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Saint, good morning to you this morning.
Yeah, morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you so much. Wow, I was almost blown away. I was looking to my left and to my right to see who the whole comium was actually meant for. Thank you so much, Mr. Saint, for celebrating me this much. And thank you also for celebrating your CEO, Lady Miriam, the most powerful woman in Africa. And then we won't need to argue with our computers. We will just accept it that way. And we really can see from the landscape all the great things that she's doing. Just before I share my screen and or my slide, I would want to say that this is really apt for us at AG Mortgage Bank. Why is it so? Because we are so particular about adding values to businesses that are being pioneered, founded, and pioneered or run by women. We are getting so deep into women empowerment these days. And I want to shock you to say that in the real estate space, there are not so many women that are playing in that sector. It's a market sector dominated by the male gender. The male have been pushing it, but experience and knowledge had taught us that women are a bit more prudent, and they are also more compassionate. And sheltering is another, if not number two, need of human, according to the Maslow theory. And so getting women to play in that space has become one thing that is paramount to us and is sitting very, very deep at the center of our business model at AG Mortgage Bank PLC. And I'm glad that this morning I'm here to speak on a platform that is being that is founded and powered and driven by a woman of virtue, a woman of substance, a great woman. It takes a very large heart to venture into real estate, trust me. The risk in that sector is not is so humongous. The benefit in that sector is not as humongous as the risk, but people see the glamour of being a real estate developer, not knowing that the developers also have moments of midnight tears. So I really salute her courage for grabbing the bull by the horn and running with it. Thank you so much, Ma, for yielding yourself to serving your fatherland in the area of real estate development. I really appreciate you. And thank you again, Mr. Saint, and every other person on the call. Because I am in the studio and maybe at the backstage, I can't see all of you. But as many of you that are on this call, please, I really appreciate you for having me this morning. My presentation will just be so brief, not so much, because I realize that most persons may have gotten one or two experiences or had their fingers burnt in trying to try out one or two mortgage transactions in Nigeria. And you might have gotten some very, very bitter experiences. So what my assignment this morning will be to just lay the background, speak a little bit about what mortgage is, touch a little bit about NHF, touch a little bit about how you can access us, and then I will just yield the floor to Mr. Saint, who will then coordinate questions, because I just want to connect with everybody at their pain points this morning. That's what I intend to do. Instead of having a classroom setting where I will just go to the AI platform and then download what the Diaspora mortgage should be and all of that. No, no, no. And then come and begin to teach you like you are still in the classroom. I don't want to do that this morning. I just want to have an interactive section. So I'll just run through my slide, maybe 5 to 6 page slide, and then just quickly speak within 5 minutes into my slide, so I can have like another 20 minutes to attend to question and answer. I don't know, Mr. Sandy, if that works.
That is great. That is perfect.
So
that is what I have in mind.
Oh, excellent then. So we can just have a very, very practical touch-on experience. And then maybe at the end of the seminar or webinar, we'll leave you better than we met you. That's actually our aim. Okay. All right. So let me try and see how to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So our guest is trying to bring up his screen, and I can tell you that we are so blessed to have him. Right. So be in extentat. Right.
All right. Is this showing?
Yes, it's up now. Yes, mortgage, AG Mortgage, Milano's and AG Mortgage. It's up now, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So, of course, this is a platform brought to you by Milano and AG Mortgage Bank, and we're presenting owning a home in Nigeria, a mortgage loan facility for Nigerians in diaspora. All right. So in AG Mortgage Bank, we pride ourselves as a people that are set to offer best-in-class mortgage solutions. And I need you to pay attention to what that means. We didn't say we want to offer you mortgage loans. We want to offer you mortgage solutions. And one of the things we are doing by offering such mortgage solutions is getting on the webinar like this to be able to educate people. That means we provide free financial services and financial advisories, just like that, to people that we consider captive members. And we don't just play in the real estate space by saying we are giving out mortgage loan or construction finance. We touch other value chain that aids the delivery of housing stock and also eventually culminating in the availability of mortgage as a loan. So that is why we say we give and provide or offer best-in-class mortgage solutions. And then when we talk about mortgage solutions also, a lot of times people limit mortgage to acquiring residential properties alone. No, we also deal with hospitality industry, we deal with the academic industry, we deal with the manufacturing, we deal with the commercial space as well. So in every aspect of your endeavor where you need to touch on housing delivery and you will need financing to bring that to pass, you can count on AG Mortgage Bank. So I speak to Milano. You can leverage on our relationship to begin to look towards commercial developments. You can begin to look towards office development and all of that, and we can work out the details of this platform. Currently, AG Mortgage Bank holds a national license, and these are our locations across Nigeria. We are in the East region. We are in the north, headquartered in Abuja. We are also in Lagos at about 3 major locations of Festac, Surulere, and Ikeja, which is our head office. Of course, we've been on ground for a while now, since 2004. So this year makes it 20 years of our existence, and we are still here to stay. And so we are grounded and well experienced to serve and handle all your problems. This is our governance structure. Why are you sharing this? It's important sometimes to know some brains and faces behind the business. And so That might actually give you some confidence. I won't speak much into them, but if you know, some very notable names in this country are here represented on our board, and the combined experience on this board is over 500 years of combined working experience. So these are great minds. Our management structure is also very rich, with people who hold doctorate degrees and experts in their own various fields. You may just visit our website to have more of such details. So today I'll be talking more on mortgage financing. Saint, can you confirm that you can still see my screen and then you are following my presentation? Hello, Saint. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello.
Ben.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, can hear you. Can
Are
hear
you still
you.
following my slide?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I'll be talking more on mortgage financing and the NHF aspect of it today. I won't dwell much on real estate construction finances or financial advisory or even the deposits. That's why I brought in the mortgage aspect. So, a mortgage, what is a mortgage? A mortgage is a loan used to purchase or maintain a home, a land, or any other type of real estate secured by that property itself. And that's the beauty of it. With a mortgage, you don't need to go look for a third party collateral. That property that is being financed is the security in itself. And the joy of a mortgage is allows you an installment payment structure over a very considerably long period of time. Um, Sometimes you enjoy the mortgage for about 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and as long as even 30 years in some cases. And the repayment is of equal installment on a monthly basis. And like I said, you don't need to collateralize it with another title. The property you're buying, the commercial property you're buying, the residential property you're buying becomes the collateral for the for funds and facility that you are taking. Obtaining diaspora mortgage, what does it entail with AG Mortgage Bank? We ask this question: why do you want to go through the hassle if you are outside this country of building your own home in Nigeria? Why not let AG Mortgage Bank and Milano Properties take that stress off you? Why not contact any one of us, either at AG or at Milano? And what do? Milano will offer you this property. AG will help you become your eye with Milano Properties. Do the necessary due diligence on this title, uh, confirm them, verify them throughout the country using the various land registries platform that we have in Nigeria. If you're in buying in Lagos, we will visit Alausa to ensure that the necessary due diligence is carried out at Alausa on your behalf. If you want to buy from Abuja, we'll do finding for you at Aegis. And the responsibility of that fiduciary role and fiduciary responsibility of care relies solely with us at AG Mortgage Bank. So you don't need to send money to anybody anymore to build you a home. You can rely on Milano Properties, and you can be sure. And to start the journey with us, just visit our website at www.agmortgagebankplc.com. On that website, we have a link to opening an account, because the first step to getting anything done is to open an account with us. Then, if you are not in Nigeria, you can visit any of the Nigerian banks in your location, because currently Diaspora Mortgage is just available to Nigerians in London, in the UK, in Canada, and in the US for now. And in the US, um, somewhere in New York, you can access Nigerian banks. DC, you can access Nigerian bank, and Georgia, you can access Nigerian bank. So if you're in any of those regions, you can always access Nigerian bank. Same in Canada and the UK, you can access Nigerian banks to enroll for your BVN if you don't have any yet. But if you have one, it makes it very easy. And also, you can do your online NIN enrollment. The new regime had made it possible now that you can enroll for your NIN online, and then whenever you get closer to a biometric machine, you can then do your real capturing. With your BVN and your NIN, we can always create an account for you if you're a Nigerian from wherever you are. And once you subscribe to the Milano Properties, and let us know the kind of property you're interested in, and Milano gives you an offer letter that qualifies you for us to begin the process of processing your mortgage facilities. One of the cheapest funds in Nigeria today is the National Housing Fund, the NHF, for Nigerian in Diaspora. And that came into light in February 2024 when the Honorable Minister of Housing and Urban Development announced that in partnership with the NIDCOM is Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. And it is meant to provide funding for Nigerians, even though you're not in Nigeria, up to the tune of 50 million to own an affordable property in the country. So there are requirements if you're not in Nigeria on how to go about that. You're expected to make a down payment of that property. So if you're to access a maximum of about 50 million naira as loan, then 30% of it. So it means you can buy property as much as 80 million or thereabout. You can buy properties as much as 85 million naira and even 90 million, even 100 million. But what you know is that 50 million will come as a mortgage facility for you, while the balance is what you can bring in as your equity. The minimum equity that is required is about 30%, and for the diaspora mortgage beneficiaries, you can access this for up to like 10 years, up to like 10 years of your repayment. A certain percentage of contribution amount is required of you, $150 and $200 respectively. If you're earning up to $3,000 a month, you're expected to contribute $150 for 12 months. And this contribution can actually be backdated. We can calculate the sum if you have it, and so you can access the mortgage immediately. We won't have to wait for like a year, for this to happen. And we've spoken to the fact that you can access up to 50 million naira, to get that done. And then we will require that somehow you maintain an account in a Naira account back home with any of the commercial banks for ease of conversion of your money and repayment of the funds. That is the only aspect now that really needs a commercial bank interface up until some of the online platform that the mortgage bank associations are developing comes into light, that will allow for a direct interface with the mortgage bank in foreign denominated currency like the dollar without necessarily going through a commercial bank. But for now, we will require that you open a commercial bank account in Nigeria, and I know some of you have that already, where you can credit that money and then a standing repayment order can be placed on that account from whence it will debit and then remit to your AG Mortgage Bank account. Trusting that once CBN interrogates the gateway that we are developing as a Mortgage Bankers Association and okays it, we'll be able to deploy a better gateway whereby from your banks in the diaspora, you can actually place a standing order on your account over there, and it will be debiting you of your monthly repayment. Some people, your monthly repayment may be $150, some may be $200 per month, as the case may be, and that will come into your account directly in Nigeria. That is well encouraged because it's one way and one medium by which we get foreign direct inflow back into the country. If you want to access NHF mortgage, the first thing is actually item number 8. The developer needs to give you an offer letter. offer letter is very, very important. So Milano will give you an offer letter, and then there will be a roots title that we will need to consider. Then every of these other documents from number 6, a copy of your certificate to ascertain your age, where you work over there, you need to substantiate it by providing pay slips, or give us statement of your income account over there, which we'll look at, and we have a way of verifying. And then once you contribute to the NHF, we'll have your e-NHF passbook also delivered to you, and then you execute some letters and application forms here and there, like I've said before. So those are the measures, and you can access up to 50 million. And if you're local, if you're here back home, NHF loan is segmented now into 3 segments: 15 million, 25 million, and 50 million. And it has different categories of subscription bouquet. So if you want to access 15 million, your contribution can be below 10,000 naira a month. It's fine. If you want to access up to 25 million, you need to contribute above 10,000. So you need to improve if your contribution is not up to that. And if you want to access up to 50 million, you need to contribute about 25,000 or above on a monthly basis. Most of the problems we normally will have is from the angle of the developers. A lot of times, titles are not correct, nexus are not well established. At AG Mortgage Bank, we offer you an advisory service that will ensure that this is done, so you can access this National Housing Fund loan seamlessly, without any hassle. And so when you come, we'll first verify your title, we'll verify your building plan, we'll ensure that the allocation letter is written with the right verbiage, we will ensure that copies of registered titles are obtained, and we'll get letters of undertaking from the developer and from yourself. Once documentations are done and things are properly documented, approval processing is easier and approval is almost seamless. So we can get NHF approval for you in 3 months. We can get it in 6 months. It depends on the documentation. The minimum we can promise you is about 3 months, really, all things being equal, because the board of Federal Mortgage Bank, they meet on a quarterly basis. And if we document properly and we hit them properly at the right time, rather, we can be able to get you result in 3 months. So applicable fees are also there. So that there won't be any need for anybody to say there are hidden charges. Number one thing you need to note is that interest rate on that fund on that mortgage facility is 6% flat for NHF, and tenure is up to 30 years. Then you have other fees like the service charge that you need to pay 1.25%. Once the loan is approved, then you need to perfect your title in your name. That might cost you 10% of the approved loan amount. You need to also put insurance there against any form of disaster, which is about 2.5%. And for mortgage protection on yourself in case of any kind of incidents on you, that is about 0.5% average rate. So what we do is that we give you some kind of companies to go through their this thing, and then their charts, they rate their rate guides, and then you make a choice of the kind of insurance company, and the kind of insurance cover you want to have over your property. So for now, I'll just stop here so I can take questions and then listen to your I've heard Saint read out the expectations. So I will stop here, take questions from you, and see how much and how well we can attend to some of your questions and meet you really at the point of your pain and all of that. Thank you so much, everyone, for being wrapped up.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon. Yes, when the executive director is talking, you will know the difference, right? Right. So somebody that have authority in that field. So this is not something they downloaded from AI or the internet, right? You can see the way it's broken it down, and that is what I desire. Now, let me give you some background. What brought us to this program today? I did a video on a mortgage bank for Nigerian diaspora, and there were over 700 comments. many of them were saying, it's not possible. Many of them don't even believe that there is mortgage exists in Nigeria. Right. So, and I thank God that our AG Morgan is here. And this is not just ordinary staff, he's an executive director and the chief operating officer, right? So he's here, he's the one saying it that see, AG Mortgage Bank is here, can offer you whether you are in UK or you are in Canada for now, right? And you don't need to come to Nigeria. Okay, let me ask you one of the questions they were asking. Do they need to come to Nigeria to be able to apply?
No, sir. No, sir. So you see, the world has become a global village. I am here in Lagos and I can originate mortgage in Maiduguri without putting a foot down there. If I can do that in Maiduguri because we're in Nigeria, I can also do it in Canada. I can do it in the United States of America. I can do it in the United Kingdom. Distance is no longer a barrier. Everything can be automated. Everything is done online. Things are done soft copy now. Like I said, the window of entrance is by opening an account. If you go to my website right now, as I'm talking to you, you can download our account opening form or even fill it online. As you're filling it online, my IT guys are already seeing it in the office. And real time online, we generate your account number for you. So the world is that simplified, and so also is mortgage application. You can then say you click on the mortgage application portal, you can download the application form, fill it, tell Milano to give you offer letter, fill in the details of the offer letter, and voila, we are there. So you don't really need to be home. You don't need to be home.
Okay, so another question that is bothering the most guys in diaspora. So many of them are not yet, but we are recording it, which we are going to put there so that they can get value also. Do you need a connection from the government to be able to access mortgage loan, mortgage in Nigeria?
No. If it is the National Housing Fund loan, the one I just explained that you can obtain up millionaire mortgage facility at 6% interest rate, trust me, you don't need any connection. You don't need to know nobody. You just need to know an efficient mortgage bank like AG Mortgage Bank PLC. And once you connect with us and you do the documentation right and follow our professional mortgage advisors and they listen to what they ask you to do, once you document right, we can assure you that you can go to sleep, we'll get a mortgage out for you. You need not know the Minister of Housing. You need not know the Managing Director of Federal Mortgage Bank. You need not know any staff over there. It doesn't, that is not how it functions. All you need to know is the primary mortgage bank. And once you are connected to us and allow us to do that work for you, we'll get you results. We've gotten it for people. Let me tell you, the last 4 years, we've done NHF mortgage in excess of 9 billion naira. 9 billion naira. So this is
huge. And
this is not
among this 9 billion naira, do we have some part of it for those that are in diaspora and some are in Nigeria, or it's just those that are in Nigeria or those that are in diaspora?
okay? Yeah, so we've done a couple for the diaspora Nigerians. I think I have some few customers from the United Kingdom who had identified some projects here in Lagos and they documented and we were able to get it done for them. We processed their NHF mortgage and we got it done for them. Even our in-house mortgage as well, apart from the NHF mortgage, we also offer mortgage facilities, residential mortgage loans. So in case the NHF is not coming out or you don't have much time with a property developer, over here in Lekki, we had done a lot for some persons who were not in Nigeria, and they took some facilities from us over 5 years, 3 years, and most of them had serviced it. Some of them are still servicing their loan.
Wow!
So we have really done that. But like you rightly said, sir, the major problem is that people don't trust and people don't believe that this thing works. And I say, dare us today, you have a different experience. It really works. It really works. Mortgage is working back home. We may not have gotten it as efficient as where they are over there, but we are working gradually towards perfection.
Wow. So you can hear it, so you can get your money. Okay, another question. Because so many of them, so many people believe that it's only the NHF, right? So what you are saying now is that apart from the federal government mortgage right provision, the primary mortgage bank, especially AG Morgan, can also offer a facility if they have all the requirements.
Absolutely, absolutely. We give out a lot of facilities, a whole lot of facilities for construction, for home renovation, for quantum and instrumental development. We do that. We have a product called Limo. A Limo product allows you to take a facility to buy a land from a developer, and then allow you to
Whoa.
take facility in installments to build on that land instrumentally. So you don't need to bother yourself with bulk loan all of a sudden. You can take, for instance, a developer selling a land for you for 10 million. You can take 6 million, 7 million if you can make equity, buy the land with the intention that you're going to build. You can take 3, 4, 5 million, 10 million to start the building. You exhaust that, you're servicing it, you can take another incremental loan until you develop the house. So we can work that out for you. It's called Leap into Mortgage Facility. That is being developed and managed by AG Mortgage Bank, apart from the Federal Mortgage Bank. I also have the residential mortgage bank that is being refinanced by the Nigerian Mortgage Refinance Company. So you can take that facility also from us. And then if you take that from us, we'll give that to you. It's almost very quick, within a month or 2 months, depending on how much and how well you have documented. And we can avail that to you. That's okay. So it's like we lost you for a while.
No. I
Okay.
just microphone, yeah.
All right.
I
So
was not here.
our residential mortgage, you can take up to a single obligor limit of about 250 million naira. 250
Whoa.
million naira. Yeah. Yeah.
See, we have to do this again, Mr. Simon. We have to do this
Yeah.
again because so many people believe that mortgage is not. Even there's a mind blowing thing you just mentioned here now that you can even give mortgage for a land. That means if
Mm-hmm.
I see a land that is located at the right place and with the right documentation, and I
Correct.
have some equity, I can get a
Correct.
mortgage. And people don't
Correct.
believe this. I
With
thank
with the
God that see,
intention with the
yeah,
intention to continue to develop on it, not just to buy for
to
land
buy the
banking
land.
sake. No,
Wow.
we won't fund land banking, but we'll fund buying the land to develop on it under our Limo project, our Limo product.
Whoa. This is
Mm,
mind blowing. You won't believe it. People don't
mm.
believe this that he exists.
No, it
That if
does. It
even
does. It
does
does.
exist, not in Nigeria. So today we are having a mind shift.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
shift. All right,
Mm.
wow, this is mind blowing. So, guys, what we're saying right here now is that this is we're not saying just bank. We're saying the person is here, the bank representative is here, and it's one of the topmost director, right? So it's telling us that see, you can get a mortgage for land if with the intention that you are developing, you are going to build, right? Not just buying it and keep it, right? So let's go and take those all the loan and build all the vacant land in Lagos and across.
Mm.
Okay, another question: is it only in Lagos that your bank fund?
No, sir. No, sir. I
Okay,
fund
so
everywhere in Nigeria, but we have profiled some places to be high risk due to
yes,
insecurity, and you know those places
yeah.
that I may not be able to venture into for now. Apart from that, I do a lot in the southeast. I have a regional headquarter in Enugu there.
Wait,
I do a lot in the
southeast.
south.
Wait,
Yeah, I
Igbo
do a lot
brother,
in
you need
south.
to hear this.
Oh yes. My mortgage portfolio in the east alone is over 4 billion naira.
Whoa.
Yes, in the east alone. Yes, Enugu particularly. I'm doing a lot in Enugu, a lot in Owerri, Umuahia, and Aba, and now we have recently extended into Uyo, and we're also doing some stuff in Port Harcourt and Calabar as well. Calabar also, Cross
Whoa.
River has a chunk of our investment there, so we are doing a lot all over that places in. Those places. In the southwest, yeah, we are strong in Ogun State. We're good in Ibadan. Lagos, of course, is our catchment area. I mean,
Yes.
so in the north, we are very, very good in Abuja, and then extend a little bit into some other part of the northern states like Kaduna. We are trying to make an inroads into Benue now, Plateau, and the rest of them. So for us, our Nasarawa also, we are big in Nasarawa State. What
Wow.
catches our attention is good title. Once we have good registrable certifiable title, we are there. We
Wow.
are there. And good thing, a lot of Nigerian states are beginning to enact the mortgage administration law. The mortgage administration law now allows me to create mortgages in those states and have ease of foreclosure in the event of default,
Okay.
or ease of transferring title from one person to the other in the case of sales. Some people hold
Mm.
properties for investment sake, so you can buy property today and then you want to sell it or offload it to a third party tomorrow. How easy is it for us to be able to consummate that sales and transfer it? So that ease of transferability is what also informs our decision. We are big in Delta State as well, and we are
Wow.
also trying to collaborate with Delta State government. Yeah, so let me let you know that I know that will tickle your fancy. Very soon we'll be doing like about 5,000 housing units with Delta State government.
Whoa.
That may be coming up in Ugeli, Wari, Osubi also, and then a
Eh?
part of it.
Don't worry. We're going to do big thing together right there.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So I promised my people that we're going to spend 1 hour, and I think you have blown my mind. Even I have benefits enough right now because when they say knowledge can deliver, some people don't still believe it. Yeah, it's knowledge. I tell people that see, sometimes the difference between one man's success and the other one is the availability of the information that he got and he acted on it, right?
Mm,
So
yep.
you have given us a lot of mind-blowing things right now. We're going to digest it, and we're going to have a one-on-one meeting. We're going to do this again. We're going to do it bigger, right? Uh, we're going to make it big, real big. Trust me, right? This one
Correct.
is a little bit show because so many people are asking questions. Some people will just see the post and just say scam. That is not.
Mhm.
So I said no. Let's help so many people, and even some people that have used it, they've refused to say it, to tell other people, to disclose the information. So that is the reason I said, no, let's do this. Now, we're going to do this again. So everybody out there, you can hear what he said. So if they are in Abuja. So if you have a need for something in Abuja, provided your land has a title, registered title, and it can be transferable, right? And you have certain SAT, Enugu, that east, right? Our east brother, yes, this is huge for us right now. And of course, Lagos, we already know that because people will tell you that, see, if this thing is even happening in Nigeria, it's only in Lagos. But today we've
Mm,
gotten information that it's not only in Lagos and it's
mm,
happening big across Nigeria. All right, so let me leave you here, right? We're going to put this together, make it very more robust, and we'll bring you again, so that we can have more time to actually attend to the questions. All right, so thank you very much. Because the biggest question is that people are afraid that is this thing really happening in Nigeria? And if it's working, which bank can they go to? Now they know the banks,
mhm.
right? AG Mortgage Bank is here. And
Yes.
must I come to Nigeria or leave my state? The answer is also no. You can just once you have an internet and you can type, right? That means you can have access, right? And
Correct.
this is quite blowing.
Correct.
And is it only houses, right? You can
No.
start from land,
Mhm,
provided you are not stopping at buying the land, right?
mhm,
So once you have intention, okay, you want to build, you can start gradually plan, then start development. This is huge, even for me, right? And for real estate practitioners that are here, there is also mortgage for construction, right? So many people that
correct.
are in the real estate space and they are strongly to there is a fund for that. So we're going to be looking at that. Then for other people that, because we title it Nigeria Mortgage for Nigeria Diaspora. So we are going to look at Nigeria mortgage for Nigerians, and we're going to look
In
mortgage
Nigeria.
for the real estate for construction. I'm going to look at, in short, we're going to pick your product and discuss them one after the other with different series, right? So that people can know. Because one of the things I find out that many people is lack of awareness, right? The other news, the negative news is more. So, and because that's what people are hearing every day on social media, they tend not to believe anything positive around what is happening in the country today. So, and I thank you very much to honor our invitation, right? And
Thank you, sir.
some other questions are going to come, right? I'm going to work with you so that we can also have a contact, right? Maybe one of your sales guys will have his contact so that as requests are coming, we can push some of them to you directly, right? To the AG Mortgage Bank directly so that they can have one-on-one talk and consultation, right? So I think let me come back to you. So, what is the last advice you're going to give to us so that we can wrap up from there?
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. I can see that my colleagues are already displaying their phone numbers on the platform. Please do
Okay.
well to contact them. We are at number 96 Okwebi Road here in Ikeja, Lagos. That is our business headquarters in Nigeria. In Abuja, we are the Mortgage House, Central Business District, close to the Sahar store, along the same grid with CBN in Abuja Central Business District. Mortgage House, AG Mortgage Bank is located on the second floor there. At Enugu, we are at number 48 Ogui Road, Enugu, opposite the stadium, Enugu Stadium. We are there at 48 Ogui Road. Do well to reach out to any of our branches or get in touch with us from our website. Please, once you come to us, know that you've come to the place of mortgage solutions. That is what we pride ourselves to be, and that is who we are. When it comes to delivering mortgage solution in Nigeria, AG Mortgage Bank is number one. And my joy is that we are partnering with a reputable developer like Milano to deliver housing solutions to you. So Milano is one company we've also done our due diligence on, and we have decided to partner with them. So if you have intention of referring somebody or buying from them or introducing people to them, taking Milano properties to different fairs and spaces, please do not be scared. Do not let trust deficit come in between. If you have little doubt, just then rely on the integrity and expertise of AG Mortgage Bank to run you through the other due diligence processes and come out with a fine result for you that will put your mind at rest. But I can assure you, and I encourage people to really buy properties using the mortgage platform. Number one, we help you to determine whether the properties are bloated or not by carrying out proper valuation of that property with unbiased mind. We also help you to check out that you're not buying a property that 5 years down the line will stand the risk of demolition or the risk of revocation. All those things are services we provide for you that if you want to go into the market with your head knowledge, you may not have the expertise and the time to do that due diligence. So please feel free. And to further support what Mr. Center said, mortgage is a reality in Nigeria and is the next big thing that this country is about to venture into. It's real. It's real. We are already doing it. Our mortgage portfolio, our asset portfolio stand in excess of 23 billion today. We didn't just get it from the air. We created it here in Nigeria. We gave it to people like you. We gave mortgages to people like you. They own those properties here. Our portfolio is real, is tangible, is fillable. CBN vets us, they examine us every year, and they kept encouraging us to keep doing this every year. We're looking forward to, in fact, let me just quickly take a minute to let you know that it's becoming very interesting. And Milano, maybe we'll do another section where we need to come back to educate your buyers and followers that mortgage has become so interesting in Nigeria now that there are a lot of intervention funds here and there. The
Whoa.
federal government, in case you're not aware, about 3 years ago had freed up 25% of pension funds. And the pension funds today stands at 20 trillion naira. And 25% of it is being freed up for people to use it as equity to buy properties. Come on, that is one
Wow.
very heavy, interesting,
Wow.
intervention that has hit the real estate and mortgage industry. 25% of 20 trillion, sir, is 5 trillion naira.
Whoa.
5
5
trillion naira is
trillion naira.
yes. And I'm not trying to tickle your fancy. I'm telling you
Yeah.
reality. It's available now. I have done over 7 billion naira the last maybe 14 months, if I'm not exaggerating, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
We've done over 7 billion naira, 7 billion naira, if not more. I think the Abuja branch alone had done about 7 billion naira in retirement savings, 25% retirement savings that they had helped people to access in order to put into equity to own properties, to own residential properties. That is one. Two, the Federal Ministry of Finance, through Ministry of Finance Incorporated, using one of its agencies, the Family Homes Fund, had put together another intervention fund in partnership with African Development Bank of about $100 million that will allow for Nigerians to access 35 million naira at zero interest rate for 5 years as mortgage.
Whoa. This is huge.
That's
Guys, this
another
is
intervention fund.
huge.
Then in the small and medium scale platform, the Development Bank of Nigeria is also availing mortgage facilities to small and medium scale entrepreneurs to be able to finance their commercial acquisitions. And that is another
Wow.
huge intervention fund. And let me also let you know the final one is that the same CBN through Nigerian Mortgage Finance Company can refinance mortgage up to the tune of 250 million naira at a reduced interest rate of about 16%. So all those things are exciting happenings in the mortgage space. And out of ignorance, out of lack of knowledge, we're not taking advantages of it. And because we're not taking advantage of those things, we feel they are not working. And then we stretch ourselves so hard to be able to raise money from our savings to buy properties. But the days are gone by now that we need to stress. All you need to do is to plug in with the right agency, the right government, the right organization like our bank, and then we can take it a step further. And then he will thank us later. So the only thing is, experience will convince you better. So why not come
Yes.
come to our organization.
That is true.
Hold Mr. Saints to bring you to AG Mortgage Bank, and then when he comes, then hold Simon the ED to account and say your ED says so and says so and says so. So I want it to manifest now, and you can be sure.
Wow, this is.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I think this information is mind blowing. This is huge, right? If we are to collect money for this program, I think we should charge 250,000 for the session. Wow, this is huge. No, really, this is huge, right? There are so many people strongly believe that nothing is working in this country. It's not true. There are so many things that are working, especially the mortgage, right? Why stretch yourself? Why trying to stronghold yourself? And especially what you measure as an advantage. I've come across that before. If you want, one of the ways to safeguard your building is to buy it through mortgage. Because just imagine you contribute 30% and the bank is bringing 70%. They are not going to put their money on the house that they will demolish tomorrow. They will not put their money on a house that they will recover the document tomorrow. So you are leaving that work for the mortgage institute to handle on your behalf. That is what it means, right? That's what. So because they are not going to lose 70% of some investors because of just careless buying land, buying house like that. So one of the best way to actually go buying a property is through, if you ask me, is through the mortgage window. All right, so we'll do this again. I've learned so much. I can tell you, I've learned so much. So thank you very much our executive director and the chief operative officer. You can see two titles together. All right. So thank you very much. Yes, I will not take this for granted, right? And we believe when you see the traffic coming, we are going to do this bigger again. So thank you for your time. So we bring it to an end right here. And in case you are trying to get, in case you want to connect with us, we have our phone number. I want you to just take this down, right? So in case you want to connect with us, right, you can see you have any question, right? You have any question, you can WhatsApp this number 0811296458 or 07056764609. Or you can reach us on any question. There is a clarity you need about aging mortgage bank. There is, or you have started a process that is not going through, you can also connect with us. Who gets all the right information to you. And in case you have a need for a property across Nigeria, land, house, right, across Nigeria. So not only Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Enugu, across Nigeria, just connect with us and we strategize with you and bring you the right solution you need. So let's not overdrive this. Thank you very much for your time. Let the question keep rolling in. Yes, you can see we have direct access to the executive director right now. So all our questions will be answered. If you have any, you'll be strongly, you're trying to get a mortgage for a very long time, today is the answer. So I think this will bring it to a close at this junction. Thank you very much. And look out for another session, right, where we talk about other aspects, right? You can see that the last session talked about different funding that are available for even small and medium enterprises, right? Right. So there are several things we'll be doing on this session. So stay tuned and connect with us. Stay connected with us. We'll bring you value from time to time. So thank you very much.